At number 49 on the iconic 100 list is the 1916 Sporting News Babe Ruth card. And here to talk to us about it is Sports Card Pete. Pete, I know we talked about another Babe Ruth not too long ago. This one came in at number 49. How do you feel about that?
So the Baltimore News is kind of his first true minor league rookie card, but the 1916, I think, is the mainstream version of his rookie card. It's an iconic pitching pose of Babe Ruth in a Red Sox uniform. It doesn't get any better than that. It's a little more supplied in the Baltimore News, so you see them often, several times a year, but the price just keeps on escalating. You can't find one in a condition of 2 or higher for under $200,000. I think there's an extra aura around anything Babe Ruth related in a Red Sox uniform, right? Because when you went to the Yankees from 21 through the early 30s, there's a ton of issuances of Babe Ruth. There's not many with him in a Red Sox uniform. That is a big premium. And the fact that it's a big premium in a card that is considered his kind of mainstream rookie card, as more collectors look towards vintage, I think that 40s range where it's ranked kind of moves down to top 10 or top 20.
Oh, wow. So you're super high on this card. Let me just take a quick look and see where you put it. Oh, wow. You had this. You actually had this card, Pete, at number 20 on your list. So you had this quite a bit higher than the average the average one of the other 149 people that we pulled. Why do you think the other people that we had it pulled, they didn't have it low, but why do you think they had it so much lower than you did?
I think that I think the cards that are iconic are ones that are kind of, are collectible. I think baseball is behind on some of like the more basketball oriented cards. And so in terms of popularity, especially with the new wave of collectors, that changes when people get a little more smart on kind of the vintage baseball. But I think as people realize, wow, like Babe Ruth is the player to collect in baseball, this card will get more and more famous. And with the vintage folks, you see that with the price.
Awesome. Well, let me ask you this too, real quick. You have this card at 20. How would you compare this card in terms of how iconic it is with the Gowdy Ruths and how iconic they are?
I mean, there's different examples of iconic. I think of iconic as in collectible, then the Gowdy's higher because there's thousands of Gowdies, right? 4 different poses. Like it's a little bit easier to get for a lot more people. Where this card, it takes a little bit of experience and history knowing what it is and a huge wallet. I think if I had an unlimited budget, this card would probably be top 5 on my list of cards to get. It's
Yeah, I see. This is what I love about the hobby is that you can have a card that is that's super recognizable, like the Gowdy Ruth cards, and you can honor them and love them. But at the end of the day, you're also sitting there going, I really want that rare one that was made 17 years beforehand that represents him as a Red Sox. That is his first card where he is wearing a Red Sox uniform. And to me, that's the one I want. And so since I'm a big time baseball collector like you, like that's my card. And that's how I view it as being iconic. But at the same time, you can like look off to the side and go, you know what? I get why other people view that as more iconic. It's just that it's not nearly as desirable to me. So to me, it's not as iconic. I think that's a great perspective. Do you have any other last thoughts on this one?
No, I think, as people get smart and kind of like pre-war baseball, they'll realize, wow, a lot of Yankees Ruth cards, not that many Red Sox Ruth cards. And when you see them, they get a huge premium. And so I think people getting smart on it will really, really drive kind of the popularity of this card going forward.
I can't wait to watch it the next time we see it go up at open auction. I know you said it doesn't happen very often, so next time it does, I'll definitely be watching. Again, that's card number 49 on the iconic 100 list, the Sporting News Babe Ruth from 1916. Tomorrow we'll be back with card number 48 on the iconic 100 list. And until next time, happy collecting.